All right, my friends, Danny here back today with another player interview. Today we are here with.
Hey, this is Brian Ridge. Danny, thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem, Brian. Thanks for coming along. Thank you. I have a couple questions for you about your pickleball experiences. What inspired you to start playing pickleball?
Just one day, buddy was headed over in kind of my neighborhood and said, hey, come play a little pickleball. I remember going out there and having fun and seeing these people that I thought weren't athletic and were a little bit old, and I thought, well, this is going to be easy. And then they just worked us like farm animals. And I got a little bit of a yeah, good to see you. I decided someday I needed to beat those people. So 6 years later, a lot of practice, a lot of drills. At least I'm competitive with them now.
Absolutely. All right, so that was my second question. How long have you been playing? You said about 6 years?
I think it's probably been a little over 3.
Oh, 3 years?
Maybe 4-ish. I'm not good with math, so I don't know for sure. But I play almost every day, so however many years it's been a lot of days.
Okay, all right, cool. And now do you have any experience with racket sports before pickleball, or?
Casual tennis player, young kid, played racquetball, always done sports, but nothing serious as far as racket sports. Certainly don't consider myself a real serious pickleball player, but I sure enjoy it.
All right, so you mentioned briefly about other sports. What other sports have you played?
I played college soccer, Division II, a couple years, but pickup games here and there, virtually every sport you'd imagine.
Oh, nice, okay. All right, and percentages of drilling and playing. How often do you say you drill compared to playing?
The right answer, I've got a friend of mine that's trying to go pro, which I'm sure is what you're alluding to. He drills 90% of the time and plays 10% of the time. If I'm generous, I would say I drill 10% of the time and play 90% of the time. Certainly for anybody that cares about this game, if they want to get better, the right thing to do is to get good drills, a good drill partner, work on the shots that you need to get better, lock in those dinks, those drops, those drives, so your percentage of hitting those in is very frequent. If you're like me, I've got games going every morning, and I really enjoy it. So I don't drill as much, and I pay the penalty because I'm not advancing or getting better probably at this point, but at the same point in time, I'm really enjoying playing.
Yeah, I find it's very difficult sometimes coordinating drilling, because everybody wants to come down here and play, right? It's very hard to find a drilling partner. Is that the problem, or is it just like you don't like what?
I've been fighting tennis elbow, and drilling wears you out quicker and works your body more than playing. Playing, you've got a partner. I play doubles all the time. Not the same case for singles. But I hurt at drilling, and it's because you're doing a lot more shots, a lot, maybe more frequency of shots, and you're doing things like resets from the mid-court and things like that. You're maybe not doing as much. So I think drilling is harder exercise, also more important for your game. But the fact that I hurt myself drilling, I think has made me a little less apt to drill.
Nice shot.
So I guess what's keeping me back from drilling right now is this injury that is a factor when I play, but not a bigger factor if I was drilling. It's a long answer to a short question.
No, it's all right. That's good.
I'm horrible.
No, that's fine.
I'm so nervous.
No, you're good. You're doing great. I'm more nervous than you. Trust me.
Yes.
So, okay, my next question is, do you have a favorite? You alluded to some of the shots, the drop shot. Do you have a favorite shot that you go-to shot?
Most people that play me get most aggravated by my little dead drop, which is obviously you keep somebody deep on a return, they hit the ball, maybe it's a good shot, maybe a drive, and instead of hitting it back to them, you just sit there with a soft paddle and just dribble it over there so it bounces twice. I don't know that I like it. The problem with the shot is if you don't execute it well, if I hit it a little too hard, a little too high, they're going to rush up and hit it. So now you brought them to the net. I had the advantage. I was up. They were back. If I pull it off, they run up and miss it. I win the point. So it's a dangerous shot. Maybe it's my favorite shot. My favorite shot, is an overhead winner right in the jaw of a mean opponent. But no, I don't try to hurt somebody. But
so basically, what you're saying is, you find someone like a fast, slow guy like me, and when he's back, you get a little touch.
Just a little soft. You make it look like you did it hard in the last second. You do it a little angle, a little soft.
And then you give a unapologetic "I'm sorry." Is that right? Like you don't really mean it, right? You plan to do it. You did the shot, so why would you be sorry about it?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, you're going to hear in this sport people saying they're sorry about 100 times. they're probably mean it maybe 1 out of 100.
Right,
We don't want to hit it to hurt somebody. We don't want to hit them high at all. But part of the game, once you get to a certain level, is if the ball's high, one shot is to hit them dead center. And I have no fear with that shot. I don't apologize for it. I'm trying to do it. If you hit them high, that's no bueno. Obviously, we're not trying to give somebody any damage.
Right, absolutely.
But it's a little whip ball. You can take it.
Yeah, I take it. Yeah, well, you've hit me a couple times. I got that in my head there.
Give me back. Give me back. That's the way the game played.
When I get better, I'll hit him back.
I look forward to it.
All right. So we're here in Progress Village, Tampa, Florida. And I was wondering, do you have any other favorite courts that you play at?
Sure. I played HCC a lot. The idea that I can reserve a court and have a group of 4 or 8 people in play for a couple hours is great. As far as quality courts, the new courts at North Lakes are fantastic. They put a roof over 6 courts, all of them separated. They just did a great job. So thanks for the county of Hillsborough to put those courts in. I played at a few places in Houston that are indoor courts with great, air conditioning, and the system's so controlled. We don't have that in Tampa. We don't have any good indoor facility. What they're doing out at the flea market area, it's nice courts, but it's just not quite, a destination type of place. GT Bray are fantastic courts in Bradenton as well.
All right, Brian, my next question will be, would you say you're competitive, or you're just out to have fun, or both?
I'm competitive is the right answer. Now, we'll have games where it's very casual and it's mostly fun. And there's always an element of fun and competitive in any game. But I'm not out there to, I'm not going to be a professional. I'm not going to go to the Olympics. But I like to play in competitive environments. I like tournaments. My partners are generally pretty competitive. We want to win, but at the end of the day, it's pickleball, and if we lose, we walk away and then go have a nice lunch, and we get over it pretty quick.
All right, well, that was going to be my next question about tournaments. Do you play in tournaments, and do you have any plans?
We've got MLP format coming up in Lakeland here in next weekend, next Sunday, and that's always a fun format. It's different, right? It's very team-oriented, so if you guys are wanting to get tournaments, you got a good group of 4 people, 2 girls, 2 guys. I think MLP is a lot of fun. It's very competitive. If it's well managed, they have it where every team is about the same skill set based on their aggregate duper, which is great. And then obviously you get tournaments based on age, if there's enough players, or my skill level, or very casual tournaments are played like that. So charity tournaments, all that stuff is fine. I think it's fun to do. I know friends of mine that they're just always looking for tournaments, and I know friends of mine that are super good at pickleball that just don't like it. So I think it's a personal preference. If you have somebody you like to play with, to me it's a very much a double sport. Get out there and be competitive in a tournament and play some new people and have an official, and it's just, that new level, get those adrenaline going in your body a little bit, because, you plan for it, you get there and you're excited, and if you win, you get awfully excited. It's fun venue, fun to win a tournament.
All right, and my next question would be, what advice would you give to a beginner player that's looking to, to get better, or just improve the game?
Play, have fun is the number one thing, right? You're not going to continue to do it if it's not enjoyable. So find people you like to play with, have fun playing. As you want to get better, you're going to find people that have good experience and are going to give you little tips. Everyone comes out and they first think, I'm going to hit it hard and that's going to win a lot of stuff, and then you realize that's not a great strategy. Everybody thinks, I'm just going to stay back and hit this ball, and you realize I have to get to the net. There's just going to be a ton of little tips, and then there are going to be nuanced tips. Where to put your dank, when to hit a drive, when to hit a dink or a reset. So you're going to constantly be learning. There's a lot of evolution in the sport, but the net for me is go have fun, find people you like to play with, and the more you enjoy it, the more you're going to play, the better you're going to get.
All right, a couple more questions, and I'll let you go.
All right, a lot of questions.
Some more, yeah. More.
Am I getting paid by the question?
I don't know. I don't think we have the budget for that, but
information I should have asked earlier.
Yeah, he's a bad negotiator. What can I say?
Made many mistakes.
All right. All right. Final 2 questions. Do you watch pro pickleball?
Almost not at all.
Not at all. Okay. All right. So my next question is new thing, because I was gonna say, do you have a favorite player?
My favorite player is you.
Oh, thank you. Wow, that is sad. well, Brian is definitely on a higher level than me. I haven't had the opportunity to play too much with you. I played with him today, and I probably caused the loss, right? what you would say, right?
No,
Yeah,
I made some bad shots, some bad decisions. We were competitive against two very good players.
Yeah,
so it was a fun game.
Yeah,
it was a good game.
But yeah, that's the great thing about pickleball is you lose a game, you lose a point, you come back, we have the next point, we have the next game, right? So that's what I love with pickleball.
Yep.
But I appreciate you taking the time, Brian. I think I owe you a lot of money. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, find another job to probably pay you. I don't know.
There's no price high enough for me.
All right, thanks.
Have a